Beneath the heart of America lies a forgotten pyramid, bigger than anything the United States was ever meant to have. A city so massive, it rivaled London. Yet today, almost no one knows it exists. What secrets were buried here? And why was it erased from history? When most people think of pyramids, they imagine Egypt's Giza or Mexico's towering Mayan temples. But 1,000 years ago, right here in the middle of America, rose a pyramid just as astonishing. This wasn't some isolated mound of dirt. It was the centerpiece of a sprawling metropolis called Cahokia. At its peak, around the year 1100, Cahokia was home to more than 20,000 people, bigger than London at the same time. Its centerpiece, known today as Monk's Mound, stands nearly 100 feet tall and covers over 14 acres, making it the largest earthwork pyramid in the Western Hemisphere. And yet, despite its size and importance, history books barely mention it. Most Americans have never even heard the name. Why? Because almost as quickly as Cahokia rose, it mysteriously collapsed. And for centuries, the ruins lay buried under farmland, forgotten and ignored. But hidden in its soil are chilling discoveries, human sacrifices, mysterious artifacts, and evidence that this civilization may have had connections far beyond what we're told. And the strangest part? Some believe the truth about Cahokia has been deliberately kept in the shadows. 1. The rise of Cahokia. Cahokia wasn't just a city, it was an empire. From 1050 to 1200 AD, it became the largest urban center north of Mexico. With its vast plazas, temples, and more than 100 mounds, Cahokia was unlike anything ever built in North America. The city's planners aligned the entire layout with the movements of the sun and stars. Archaeologists discovered a wooden circle called Woodhenge, a solar calendar that predicted solstices and equinoxes, proving Cahokia's leaders were master astronomers. But Cahokia wasn't just spiritual, it was political. The elite ruled from atop Monk's Mound, a man-made pyramid that took centuries to build. Its construction required millions of baskets of earth carried by hand, a feat so immense it's still hard to comprehend. 2. Dark secrets beneath the mounds. But under Cahokia's grandeur lies something much darker. Excavations have revealed mass graves, dozens of young women buried together, many believed to be sacrificed in ritual ceremonies. In one burial pit, archaeologists uncovered over 50 young women, arranged in neat rows, their lives likely offered to the gods. In another, 4 men were found without heads or hands. These discoveries paint a chilling picture. Cahokia was not only a city of progress, but also one of blood. Its rulers wielded both spiritual authority and fear. 3. Connections to other civilizations? The mystery deepens with artifacts. Shell beads from the Gulf Coast, copper from the Great Lakes, mica from the Appalachian Mountains, all found in Cahokia. This wasn't an isolated city. It was the center of a massive trade network stretching across North America. Some researchers even suggest Cahokia's influence reached Mesoamerican civilizations like the Maya and Aztec due to striking similarities in pyramid design and ritual sacrifice. Could Cahokia have been part of a greater cultural exchange across the Americas? Or were its ideas and rituals born independently? Another example of humanity's mysterious tendency to build pyramids everywhere on Earth? The sudden collapse. And then, suddenly, it was gone. By 1350, Cahokia was abandoned. The population vanished, its mounds left to erode. The reasons remain unclear. Some point to deforestation and famine. Others suggest devastating floods or climate change. But there's a darker theory that social unrest, violence, and mass sacrifices may have torn the city apart from within. 5. The erasure of Cahokia. Even stranger is what happened after. When European settlers arrived centuries later, they ignored or dismissed the site. Early historians refused to believe Native Americans Americans could have built such a city. Some even suggested it must have been Egyptians, Vikings, or a lost race. It wasn't until the 20th century that Cahokia was finally recognized as the achievement of indigenous Americans. But even now, its story is rarely taught in schools. And some claim that institutions like the Smithsonian downplayed discoveries, especially the evidence of mass human sacrifice, because it didn't fit neatly with the narrative of Native American history they wanted to present. So what was Cahokia, really? A peaceful city of astronomers and traders, or a brutal theocracy fueled by sacrifice? Some archaeologists argue Cahokia proves native North America was far more advanced than history admits. Others believe the focus on sacrifice overshadows the city's achievements in engineering, astronomy, and governance. And then there are the fringe theories that Cahokia was connected to Mesoamerican civilizations, or that its knowledge came from a lost civilization entirely. The truth may lie somewhere in between. Cahokia was both visionary and violent, magnificent and terrifying. But perhaps that's what makes it so human. Today, Monk's Mound still stands, silent and forgotten by most. To the thousands of cars that pass nearby on the highway each day, it's nothing more than a grassy hill. But beneath that earth lies the story of America's first great city, a story of power, sacrifice, and mystery. And maybe, just maybe, the reason Cahokia is rarely spoken of is because its story forces us to question everything we thought we knew about America's past.